Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking through some player props I like on Prizepicks for today's MLB slate on Wednesday, July the 9th. We once again got a full 15 game slate today, and I've got 3 early player props I like for this slate, taking a first look at the board on Tuesday night, recording this video the night before, with what's available the night before. Obviously, we don't have the full board up yet, and typically when I do these videos the night before, we don't have the full board, but with what's available, I did find 3 plays I liked. We're going to break down these plays, share why I like them. Now, before we do get started, guys, make sure to hit that like button down below. If you enjoy these Prizepicks videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are new to the channel, and if you are new to Prizepicks, if you don't have a Prizepicks account, make sure to go sign up. Use that promo code NOAH when you do sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code and play your first $5 lineup. You're going to get $50 in promo funds instantly added to your account. This is an easy way to kickstart your bankroll on Prizepicks. You don't have to sign up and deposit a bunch of money. You can just put in the minimum, which I believe is $10 on Prizepicks, play a $5 lineup, win or lose, doesn't matter. You're going to get $50 worth of free promo funds. You can use those promo funds to hopefully win some money off the lineups you play and start to build up that bankroll on Prizepicks. So go check them out, guys. And again, sign up. Use that promo code NOAH if you have not signed up for Prizepicks yet. And then I do also want to give a quick shout out to Sleeper, because we do have a partnership with Sleeper as well. You guys can go download the Sleeper app. Use promo code NOAH over there, and you'll get your first deposit matched up to $100. So if you want to put in $100, Sleeper will match that, and they'll give you an additional $100 to play with. So now you got a $200 bankroll to work with. You can start to try and build that up over on Sleeper. And if you guys don't know what Sleeper is, they're a DFS pick'em app similar to Prizepicks, where you just pick more or less on player projections. You build out your lineup. You can do up to an 8-pick lineup on Sleeper. You can win up to 100x your money. Go check them out, guys. And again, sign up and use that promo code NOAH over on Sleeper. But before we talk through our plays for today on Wednesday, guys, I do want to recap our plays from our video on Tuesday. So we give out 3 picks on Tuesday. Once again, we went 2-1, so we hit 2 plays, missed on 1 play. The play that unfortunately missed was Jeffrey Springs over 4.5 strikeouts, which was looking great to start off with, because I think Springs, he struck out 2 of the first 4 batters he faced, and then he literally pitched like 5 straight innings with no strikeouts. Go figure. I don't know how that happened, but it managed to happen. Started off great, didn't strike anybody out the rest of the game. Just an unfortunate. It is what it is. We did hit our other 2 plays though, so if you guys did a flex play, or if you mixed and matched the plays, you were still able to get your money back. If you don't, or if you're someone that maybe doesn't want to take as much risk, you don't always have to power play. I typically do power play. Anything that's like 4 picks or less, I do power play, and then like 5 and 6 pick lineups, I typically do flex play. But if you're someone that doesn't want to take as much risk, I would say you could do a flex play. So days like yesterday where we go 2-1, you can still get your money back. It's not like you completely brick out and win nothing. Obviously, power play comes with a higher payout, but it also comes with more risk. So it's just it's based off your risk tolerance if you want to do power play or flex play. But hopefully, even though we went 2-1 yesterday, you guys, still able to help you out, make you some money. You can always, mix and match these plays with some plays that you like if you want to do that. But I'm always going to give you guys the plays I like, with what's available, and hopefully we'll, continue to have days where we, hit 2 out of 3 plays, or hopefully have some days where we hit all 3. But we went 2-1 on Monday, 2-1 on Tuesday. Kind of frustrating when you don't get all 3, but we're going to keep at it, try and get back to it, back to the grind today, and hopefully it hit all 3 of these plays for Wednesday. So going through and talking through the plays I like for today, the first one is going to be a hitter fantasy score prop. And we do have some early games on Wednesday. Did want to mention that. I think there's a couple day games. There's not like a ton, but I think there's like maybe 3 or 4 day games on Wednesday. And one of the plays I do like is from the day games. And we're going to take Mookie Betts for more than 6.5 hitter fantasy score. So looking at this matchup for Mookie Betts, he's going to be going up against Jose Quintana. Now, Jose Quintana, by no means is he's not a bad pitcher. I mean, he's got a 3.44 ERA this season, but his expected ERA is 4.18, so he's been getting a little bit lucky this year. Has a very low strikeout rate, Quintana does, only a 15.8% strikeout rate. very, very low whiff rate. He's not really getting any swings and misses. Just a 17% whiff percentage, which ranks bottom 3% in the league. And in order to have success against this Dodgers lineup, you've got to be able to strike guys out. You've got to be able to get swings and misses because this Dodgers lineup is just loaded with high power bats, guys that put the ball in play. You've got to be able to get swings and misses to strike guys out to have success against the Dodgers. So this does feel like a spot where Quintana might struggle. And if you look, the Dodgers do have a team total close to 5 runs today. They got a 4.8 implied team total. So Vegas, they're expecting the Dodgers to put up some runs here. And I think it sets up as a pretty good spot for Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts has historically been really, really good against left-handed pitching. He's been better against left-handed pitching this season. He was better against left-handed pitching last season. He's really, throughout his career, just had better splits against lefties. And if you look at his numbers this year against left-handed pitching, he's batting .270 against lefties, whereas versus righties, he's only batting .242. And then if you look at his other numbers, he's got a .350 on-base percentage against lefties, .472 slug, .821 OPS, .202 ISO, .125 WRC+. All those numbers are higher versus left-handed pitching than versus right-handed pitching. So not only does Mookie hit better against lefties, he gets on base more against lefties. He has better power numbers against lefties. So I think this is a really good spot for Mookie Betts, who this season has kind of struggled a little bit. He's been in a little bit of a slump lately, as you can see. He's only gone over this line once, but for baseball, hitters can go on hot streaks, and we see hitters go on hot streaks all the time. But I like to look at each individual matchup from a daily basis, not try and look too much into what has the player done lately, because in baseball, even the best hitters can go 0 for 4 any game. And, a guy can be on a cold streak where he's like 0 for 15, and then, one day he goes 3 for 3 or 4 for 4 and he breaks out of the slump. Like, eventually Mookie Betts is going to start to hit the ball better. He's, not had the best season this year relative to his standards, but this is still a really good hitter, one of the better hitters in the league, one of the better hitters against left-handed pitching. Doesn't have much history. I didn't see any history against Jose Quintana. That was something that I was looking at, because it's always just interesting to see like what has a hitter done against a pitcher. I'm gonna see if I can find that though real quick. But I was looking and I didn't see much. So he's 8 for 28 lifetime against Jose Quintana. Not bad. Got 2 RBIs. He does have a homer. So he's batting .286 in 28 at-bats against Quintana. So I guess a decent BVP there. But what does set up well, I think, for Mookie here, not only his splits against lefties, but if you look at what the pitches that Jose Quintana throws, so Jose Quintana relies heavily on a sinker. He throws his sinker about 46% of the time. That's by far his most used pitch. Mookie Betts has always had really good numbers against sinkers. He's hit sinkers well this season. 300 average, 450 slug against sinkers. Last season, Mookie had a 337 average, 542 slug against sinkers. Mookie has struggled most with sliders this season. Mookie is only hitting 129, and he's only slugging 274 against sliders this season. But Jose Quintana doesn't throw a slider. He only throws 5 pitches: sinker, changeup, curveball, fastball, slurve. So he doesn't really throw a slider. Don't really have to worry about that in this matchup for Mookie. Mainly sinker, changeup are Jose Quintana's most used pitches, and like we said, Mookie hits sinkers really well. He also hits changeups really well. 281 average, 500 slug against changeups this season. So I think this sets up as a really good spot for Mookie Betts. Like him for more than 6.5 hitter fantasy score. Now the next play we're going to take is a hits allowed prop, and we're going to take Logan Evans for more than 5.5 hits allowed. So Logan Evans is a rookie. I want to say he's one of the Mariners' top pitching prospects, if I do believe. He's only made 8 starts this year, so we haven't seen him a ton. But in his 8 starts that he has made, he's gone over this hits allowed line in 4 out of 8 starts. And if you look on the road, he has gone over in all 4 starts he's made on the road. And the reason that I highlight that is because Logan Evans does pitch half his games in Seattle, which is a very good pitcher's ballpark. The Mariners ballpark, pretty sure this season, last season, previous seasons, it's played as like the #1 pitcher's park. So it makes sense for Evans to have solid numbers at home, and then he struggles more on the road. Again, he's given up at least 6 hits in all 4 of his road starts this season. and one of those came against the White Sox. One of those came against the Rangers. Like, those are not great offenses. He did give up 7 hits to San Diego, did give up 7 hits to Arizona. Now he's going to be going on the road to face the Yankees, one of the better offenses in the league. This season, the Yankees, I think, have the 11th best batting average, or 10th best. They're tied with Cincinnati for 10th best batting average versus right-handed pitching. So the Yankees are a team that, they get hits against right-handed pitching. They've obviously got an offense that has a ton of power. And one of the things that the Yankees do struggle with a little bit is that they will strike out. They're a fairly high strikeout team. This season, they have the 7th highest strikeout rate against right-handed pitching. But Logan Evans is not a pitcher that really has much strikeout stuff. In the minor leagues, he was never a high K guy. So far in the majors, he has just a 17.4% strikeout rate, which ranks well below league average, has a below league average chase rate, a well below league average whiff rate. So Logan Evans is a pitcher that doesn't really get a lot of strikeouts, struggles a lot more on the road. Now he's going to be facing a powerful Yankees lineup that has a ton of pop, has guys that can put the ball in play, and it's a lineup that again will strike out a lot. But hopefully that doesn't come into play here against Evans, who's a low K guy. Hopefully we see the Yankees putting a lot of balls in play here. It's a great hitter's park as well in Yankee Stadium, and you look, the Yankees have a pretty high team total for today. Their team total is currently set at 5.2 runs. So Vegas, they're expecting the Yankees to put up about 5 runs here. They get the Yankees put up close to 5 runs. There's a good chance that they're getting 6 hits against Logan Evans. So I do like this. As our second play for today, we're going to take Logan Evans for more than 5.5 hits allowed. And then our third and final prop that we're going to take is going to be a strikeouts prop. And the strikeouts prop that I'm liking is an under. Well, it was an under. So we were going to take Andrew Palente under 3.5 strikeouts, but it looks like that line is no longer available on Prizepicks. I gotta love it, man. Like, Prizepicks, they put lines up, like they put up normal lines, and then they're up for like 5 minutes, and then they change them to like Demon and Goblins, and they take them off the board. It's so frustrating trying to do videos the night before for Prizepicks, because like they just constantly are removing and changing lines the night before. It's so annoying. But yeah, we were gonna take Andrew Palente under 3.5 strikeouts, but again, that line is no longer available on Prizepicks. All they have is a Demon line for 6.5 strikeouts. So I guess we're just going to roll with 2 plays for today. I was planning on giving out 3 plays, but one of the plays is off the board now. Maybe it gets added back. They might add it back, and if they do add it back, you could add that to this slip. But for now, we're just going to roll with these 2 plays as our 2 plays for today. So that's what we got, guys. We're taking Mookie Betts for more than 6.5 hitter fantasy score, and we're taking Logan Evans for more than 5.5 hits allowed. So we got 2 plays. Let's see if we can go 2-0 here. Gave out 3 plays on Tuesday, went 2-1, just missed out on a full sweep. Let's try and hit both these plays and get that full sweep for today. But as always, guys, appreciate you watching these Prizepicks videos. Make sure to hit that like button down below if you enjoy these videos. Hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are new to Prizepicks, and if you don't have a Prizepicks account, make sure to sign up. Use that promo code NOAH. Again, when you play $5, you'll get $50 in promo funds instantly added to your account when you sign up with code NOAH. So check them out if you have not yet. But good luck, guys. Let's win some money tonight, and I'll see you guys in the next video.